band is playing very quietly because...
As well they might.
Yes, because Jim Fowler is backstage and loud music bothers Jim. No, not Jim it bothers. We have some animals. I mentioned Jim Fowler was on Wild Kingdom for years with Marlon Perkins. He has a new syndicated radio show, which will be on in January, called The Fragile Planet. Would you welcome Jim Fowler? The Montefuscos. Oh, boy. Hey, man.
Nice to see you, Jim.
Good to see you, Jim. How are you?
Turn that thing
While Jim holds the alligator, I'll be waiting downstream in case the alligator eats part of my body. I assume that is...
Crocodile.
A crocodile.
Crocodile.
Now, you see, I was wrong for openers.
It's all right. That's an alligator that's sitting on your desk. That's the skull.
This is the skull of an alligator.
Yeah, I wanted to...
And this is the...
It's the lower mandible or lower jaw, I mean.
Of an alligator.
Of an alligator. Gives you an idea of what gets you when they do get you.
And this is a croc.
These are some animals.
Well, that's what they call them. They call them that for short, a croc, right?
These are some animals I've brought from the Los Angeles Zoo today.
Really?
And they've got some real good ones over there. See if I can get him to open his jaws a little bit here.
Do that.
Show you how you... I lost a finger doing this once, but I think I can... There you go.
Good heavens. Does he like that when you do that?
So, you know, this is a very friendly crocodile.
It'd be funny if they stay that way the rest of his life. Poor crocodile the rest of his life walks around with his mouth open like
I see
that.
blood on one of his teeth.
No, I
You
think
started to say something about this.
Left over from his meal.
How old is this alligator?
He's well, it's about 8 years old. It's a little smaller than it should be. This has a rather strange history. It was found in the sewer system, actually the sewer disposal plant here in Los Angeles.
Now, those stories have been going around
yeah.
for years, you know, that people bought or were sent those little baby alligators, usually from Florida,
Yeah.
and people then got tired of them and they flushed them down the toilet. And there's been these myths for years about in the sewers of New York or Los Angeles,
Right.
that the alligators, of course, in the sewers could live, because I guess they could subsist on, what, rats and
Well,
other kinds
whatever's
of
down there,
vegetation.
yeah. People.
And this actually was people? Was this actually found in the sewer
this
system?
was found in the sewer disposal plant, and they don't know exactly what... They know it's an American crocodile. You know, the ones found in Florida and also in the Central America, but they're not sure exactly what country it's from. It could be from Mexico or...
But do they think the reason he ended up there is that somebody
They must
dumped him in a
have had
drain?
him, yeah, must have had him in captivity.
Now his mouth's still open.
Yeah.
That bothers me.
You
a
know,
little
one
bit.
reason I think he's doing that, I think that the light is like sun, and he's trying to sun his mouth. They do that in the wild a lot. You know, one of the things, of course, you're very good with handling animals, but no, I wanted to show you just one way to hold this, because this is a very friendly crocodile.
Well, if it ever
Let me
comes
show
to
you.
that.
Just set him there, and you can hold him right back of the neck is the best way, because that way they can't. Yeah, you can see that. And you notice
They have a lot of strength in there, don't they?
Right, and I'll sort of hold on, because if he flips, they use their tail.
Why would he flip? Why would he flip?
Well, if they
No reason to flip.
one of their defensive tactics is suddenly start spinning, and
It's also
you have
one
to
of
hold
mine,
their tail also.
incidentally.
That's right. But
I can feel the strength in this.
they very powerful. But this one, I've never seen a croc really this gentle so far. But the
What's the
know-
difference between a crocodile and an alligator?
well, one of the things is this fourth tooth, if you'll see up here, right there. That's a snaggle tooth. But the main thing is the width of that. Can you turn that jaw sideways?
got him?
Yeah, I've got him.
Good,
right.
good. Real tight.
So you can turn the jaw sideways and show how wide the jaw of the alligator is, right?
Like this.
Broad, very broad, and this one is very narrow.
Dr. Beecham has offices in 27. Okay.
By the way, there's the alligator is
This is an alligator,
right.
or was an
and
alligator.
the teeth are for holding the prey. When they grab it, they hold it, and then they
How did this
tear
one
it.
die? From keeping his mouth open?
I'm not sure. That came from the Los Angeles
So they're
Zoo.
broader here.
Much broader, and this tooth fits in outside the lower jaw, and that one goes into a socket. But you have to be pretty close to tell that. That's
They don't normally have very good dispositions, do they, crocodiles?
No, they're not really. In fact, I've seen some pretty close calls with crocodiles. This one's very gentle, but usually jump at you from great distances and go for the throat. There's some other things that are interesting about them. You know, the courtship of a crocodile is pretty fascinating. They usually it's geared because of their body temperature.
Yeah.
You know, they're not warm-blooded. So about 10 to 11 o'clock in the morning, they start courting after they've spent some time sunning themselves on the beach near the river. And the courtship goes on generally it's usually in the water. It takes about a half a minute or something like that to a minute.
Really? Oh, welcome to the club.
They are. But they also have amazing how this is amazing how they worked it out, because the males are very dominant. They have territories and they chase off all the other males and all that stuff. But then they have a break around 2 o'clock. There's about an hour during the day that they don't fool around in the water together. So
it's good for them.
There's a lot of study been done on them.
Oh, my goodness.
That's right. Wait a minute. I think he'll. That's all right.
I think he was trying to... They always do that when their mouth is open. No. Okay, Jim will take the crocodile and put some Pampers on him, and we'll be...
If you'll put that coat on over there, this next animal that I have, I think it'll recognize you if you have that smock on.
I put a coat on?
Put on the coat, my
Put
boy.
on, okay. I'm sorry about that. We'll do this, and we'll come right back with our next animal. Welcome to Medical Center. I understand the reason Jim gave me this green, which it is a green robe, is because the animal he's bringing out is only used to being held by attendants, I guess, or being near people that have a green jacket. All right, that's what they told me. Okay, Jim, we're all set. What do we have? Now, that's not a chimpanzee, is it?
No,
That's an orangutan.
That's an orangutan, right. And
They're reddish. Are they always that reddish?
Yeah, isn't that funny? It's, the hair they come from the tropical climates, and the hair is obviously deflects the rain and the weather and that sort of thing.
Is this from the Los Angeles Zoo also?
This is from the Children's Zoo at the Los Angeles Zoo.
Hi.
They have very long arms.
See, when they look at you, they look...
I have something that I think she'll probably like from you, Johnny. Here we go.
Well, this is just like a candy...
Just like a little piece of candy, yeah. There you go. These are an endangered species. They're becoming very rare. Very few of these in captivity, or rather in the wild. There's quite a few in captivity. But
how old is the orangutan?
Well, this is only 2 years old. She's quite a baby.
And they get very strong, don't they?
Oh,
very
extremely strong. And in fact, they're probably more man-like than, well, they say the gorilla is about as pretty man-like, but the orang is pretty close to it. I think that she might.
Can I try?
Yeah.
Let me move around.
I think she might, because the...
Let me come around there.
Yeah, she does.
You see, this is not... They don't...
No, they love to be held, and they'll just put it right around their neck. Do you want to see something?
Excuse me. It's not very polite when you're looking at an orangutan and start laughing, but...
Oh, she's accustomed to being held by the attendants at the Children's Zoo.
There we are.
Swings on pretty
There
well.
we are.
But you notice...
They really hang on. I mean...
They really do, and they're quite large.
What's his name? Or her? Is it a her?
Joy. This is Joy.
Joy.
Right. And let me see. I want to show you how well she can... how well she can climb. Come on, Joy.
Okay.
There you go. Go down here. All right, come up on Johnny. Hold down for her, Johnny.
What?
Let her come up on you now. That's right.
Yeah.
There you go.
You and I could have some great times together, kid. That's a strange feeling.
Isn't that
The
strange?
arms
Yeah.
are so powerful.
Yeah, they just grab anywhere. They're like climbing a tree, right? Be a nice dance partner, no?
That is weird
weird?
feeling.
Now, this is only a small one. You ought to try that with a big one. They're very affectionate, I might add. They become attached to human beings very, very well.
Will she climb up you if I set her down here?
Well, I think she'll probably, she knows me a little bit. You
The
know?
strength in those arms
Yeah,
is
that's right.
It's the weird thing. Okay, Joy. We'll see you
Okay,
later.
good enough.
Do I keep the coat on or take it off?
No,
now?
you can take the coat off.
All right.
Send to the next patient.
This one you might sit down for because
Now, I notice you have that in a locked cage.
well, I tell you what, before I take this out, I want to explain that the only reason I'm doing this is these are so rare that I doubt some of you may never get a chance to see this again because it's disappearing. It's the snow leopard. And it's a little bit feisty, but it's going to make some noise, but don't react too much to it. I mean, just sort of sit there because
No, really don't. No, because he's serious about this.
I tell you what I'm going to do again, if you don't mind. I'm going to put it up a little higher because I don't want to be in a position to kneel down. And
You want to set him on my desk,
Let me
don't you?
sit here. If you don't mind my getting in front of you there,
Not
let's
a bit.
do it this way. Yeah. I want to just take her out long enough so you can see her. She also, come on,
Well, this is a
That's
snow
all right.
leopard.
That's all right. This is also from the, hold that box, would you, Johnny? There you go. This is also from a Los Angeles zoo.
That is an
Have
absolutely
you ever
beautiful
seen an animal that beautiful?
That is a beautiful
Isn't
animal.
that something? And the feet, this is developed for living in the high, very, very high altitudes in the Himalayas and northern Afghanistan, Pakistan.
Look at the size of the paws.
And the paws are just like snowshoes.
That's a snow leopard, and they live in the high mountains of the Himalayas.
That's right.
And these you
have that
say
bottle
are
there for?
yes. You say
I
these
don't
are.
want it to sort of go at my throat right here in front of.
Are they rather nervous? High
Well,
strung?
listen, this one.
Look at that face on that animal.
A cat like this never makes a good pet. They're so instinctive
Right, they will.
that the thing I didn't want to happen here tonight was her to start instinctively defending herself because it's pretty rough. And this is the first time she's ever been away from the zoo.
And you say there are only how
Look
many
at
of
that,
those
huh?
in the world?
There are only 70, let's see, there's 70 females and about 80 males worldwide in captivity. And there are only about 500 of these left in the wild.
I've never seen one before.
And I want to just see if I can stretch her out a little bit because the tail is so beautiful. The adult has this very long, Doc, you want to, no.
Can I help you at
Look
all?
Just look at the size of that tail. And in the adult stage, it's much, much longer. And these, by the way, feed on the animals that are found at very high altitude, like the deer and the
Gee, that's a beautiful animal.
tar and that sort of thing.
That's a
But you
snow
might-
leopard.
This is snow leopard.
I've never seen one in person.
There you go. See, Johnny?
And they growl, don't they?
That's right.
Can I pet her?
I think you can, but do it very... She might try to bluff you, but just go right ahead. Don't let it... There you go. It's very good.
Oh, that is so soft.
I hate to say it, that, you know, there may become a day pretty soon when we will never be able to see a cat like this. And I think it's man's loss. It's not the
That is
necessarily
truly a
the
beautiful,
cat's
beautiful animal. Thank you
loss. We
for
need
bringing him,
these
Jim. I
things
know
around.
that's
Right.
okay. We'll take a break here, and then we'll come right back. So just stay where you are. I guess I have to go over and join Jim for this next animal, right? Okay. Would you open the curtain, and we'll see what we have here.
Gee!
I know what that is, but I've never seen one up close like that.
Well, I'll tell you what, I haven't seen too many of these like this either.
Bring him up just a little bit.
I've
This
seen
is
some
a water.
African-
This is a water buffalo.
This is an Indian water buffalo, And by the way, they brought it down from Marine World USA, Africa USA, up in Redwood City.
Is he safe to?
And this has been ridden up there, Johnny. This is one of the few water buffaloes. Well, I know they're not in America that you can,
I think they're wild, aren't they? I mean,
because they're very wild. And the African buffalo, by the way, that looks a lot like this, is one of the most dangerous animals in the world. So I have to, keep telling myself that this is a Indian buffalo.
Yeah.
His name is Waldo.
Waldo, good name for him.
Good name, Waldo. Wait a minute. Gotta
What's he
keep you
weigh?
right on here.
What would this weigh?
He weighs about 1,200 pounds. And, in India, their hair is quite thin. Can you feel that?
Thin hair.
Hair is quite thin. And they, Johnny, one of the problems, he sees himself,
We have mirrors over here, and Waldo sees himself in the mirror.
That's right.
And an ugly thing you are. No, I didn't mean that. No. A nice-looking water. For a water buffalo, it's a nice-looking water buffalo. Doc, you gonna ride him?
These have been ridden quite often. It's pretty easy to do that. You want to be his friend for a minute?
I don't. What are you doing?
Just carry him to a second, and I think he'll probably...
Does this settle him down?
Settles him down. That's good. Okay. That's great. I think I can get
I don't like to get on anything with horns.
Well, listen.
Unless it's a chick wearing a Viking helmet.
I'm going to try to... Let me see if I can get him to kneel down, Johnny.
Yeah, get him to kneel down. Kneel.
Okay. You get
Down, Waldo.
ready. And
Down, Waldo.
You'll hold that, right?
Well, you don't have to get him to
Waldo,
kneel.
down. Kneel, Waldo. Wait, get out. Hut.
You sure it's all right?
Okay, up.
Sure he's not gonna mind?
Pretty quick before he gets up.
What do you
There you go.
quick before he gets up?
Wait a minute. Here, let me...
Look, I'll kneel. You get on me, Waldo.
Go ahead, I'll hold this one. There you go. It's all yours, Johnny. Well,
Come on, Waldo.
put a wide rein on him because
Yeah,
he
wide.
can't, he sees that other thing. Put him. Okay, you gotta have
I got him.
a wide rein.
I'm under control. I got him. Waldo. Oh, no.
I'm a rhinestone cow.
Yes, thank you. Jim Fowler, ladies and gentlemen. Get Waldo up. Okay, Waldo. We'll be right back after this.